What is a good recipe for Irish scones? If you have ever wandered through the charming streets of Ireland, you may have caught a whiff of something delightful baking in a nearby cafe. That warm, inviting scent is often from freshly made Irish scones. These traditional treats are a beloved part of Irish cuisine, perfect for enjoying with a cup of tea or coffee. So, what makes a good recipe for Irish scones? Let's break it down step by step. To start, gather your ingredients. You will need 3½ cups of all-purpose flour, 5 teaspoons of baking powder, a pinch of salt, and 1/4 cup of sugar. You will also need 1/4 cup of cold butter, 1 egg, and 1 cup of milk. If you like, you can add raisins or other dried fruits for extra flavor. First, preheat your oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. This high temperature is key for achieving that lovely golden crust on your scones. Next, in a large bowl, mix together the flour, baking powder, salt, and sugar. This mixture is the base for your scones. The baking powder will help them rise beautifully. Now, take the cold butter and rub it into the flour mixture using your fingers or a pastry blender. You want it to resemble coarse breadcrumbs. This step is essential for creating that flaky texture we all love. If you are using dried fruits, now is the time to add them to the mixture. They will give your scones a delightful burst of flavor. In a separate bowl, whisk together the egg and milk until they are well combined. This mixture will help bind your dough together. Pour the egg and milk mixture into the flour mixture. Use a fork or your hands to mix gently until a soft dough forms. Be careful not to overmix, as this can make the scones tough. Turn the dough out onto a lightly floured surface. Gently knead it once or twice to gather any stray pieces, then pat it into a circle about 1 inch thick. Now use a well-floured biscuit cutter or the rim of a glass to cut out your scones. You should be able to get around 12 scones from this dough. Gather any scraps, reform the dough, and cut out more scones until all the dough is used. Place the scones on a lightly buttered baking sheet. For a golden glaze, brush the tops with a beaten egg. Bake them for about 14 to 17 minutes or until they are golden brown. Once they are done, let the scones cool slightly before serving. Traditionally, they are enjoyed with butter, jam, and clotted cream. Pair them with a warm cup of tea for a truly Irish experience. As you savor these scones, you will appreciate the simplicity and warmth they bring to any meal or snack. Whether you are in a cozy cafe or a bustling market, Irish scones are sure to be a delightful treat.